Hey guys, and welcome to games number 61 and 62 out of my 100-game Clabbers match against HastyBot. We've been on a hot streak lately. We're currently winning 35 to 25, so a nice 10-game cushion. Hoping to keep that up. HastyBot opens with a trade 4. You don't see HastyBot exchanging Clabbers too often, so its rack must have been pretty bad. ADDOOPY, thinking we're going to be playing Duty over here, keeping AP. Could play Patty, which is a bit more, but it keeps 2 O's, which is definitely not what I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and play Duty. I don't think it matters too much how I play this. The O's are probably a little harder to use than the D, so I'll put them in the more dangerous bingo lines. We'll play this for 28. And the bot is going to bingo with Olafine for 82. And I have drawn into Pigtail, so that's a nice break here. And let's see. I guess what I'm going to want to do here, guys, is probably make some sort of big overlap here. And the way we want to do this, if we can, is probably... Well, let's think about what we want to put next to the OF, because that could be pretty easy to overlap. I might want to put the G there, actually. Probably the G or the A. I think the G is going to be at least a little bit trickier to overlap. I'm a little worried about a potential double-double. But yeah, I think we're going to want to do this, and then, let's see, the I's can go here... And I guess I'll actually play the 7-way overlap, because that'll give back a little less counterplay. Yeah, 102. I think this is probably fine. It's a little more if I play... No, it's actually the same. Okay, I was going to say this is worse, because then I could give back 7s with plating or pigtails. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move the I back here. This looks pretty good, 102 points. Let's see what the bot does. All right, it does overlap, but it only scores 52, which is not a ton. I draw the blank, which is good. 2 W's, though. I don't think I can bingo. Almost wetware. If I had another E. Townward. If there was an open O or N, but there's just like nowhere to play at 8 now because of this crazy board that we've created. So let's see. We've got a couple options. Maybe try to play something like dot or draw over here. If I could maybe fit something with toady and wived. Let's see. The problem is I don't think I can quite make this work, because I can't put the A in either of these spots. Is it ever worth using the blank for toward? Yeah, I doubt it. I could also play... I mean, I could also just play, like, Wall for 37. That's not a terrible idea either. Keeping DRT blank. Do I have anything... You know what else I could do? I could play Leadwort to the triple with Vera's or a Vast. That is probably a decent play. Yeah, 56 points. I think this is going to be right, guys. Yeah. 56 partially cuts off big overlaps, hooking Odie. I think this is a pretty good move. I hope I'm not missing some crazy 10 with 2 W's, like Water World. If Water World is a word, that would be kind of crazy. Or World Water. I just doubt it is. I'm certainly not going to try it. So yeah, we'll play Leadwort for 56. And wow, more overlaps. A nice play. Moshav for 78, making Atomy, Goofs, Vapid or Pavid, Hived, and of course Leadworts. Moshav does not take an S. So let's see what we want to do now. Can I hook Atomy? I don't actually think I can. Magody needs 2 G's, I'm pretty sure. Huh. That's actually kind of an annoying play, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I have a bingo here, just too many vowels and awkward letters. So my options are actually not amazing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to actually do here. Huh. I mean, like, Wowie is just pretty bad. The problem is I just can't really hook anything, because I can't hook Atomy, I can't hook Moshav, I can't hook Pigtail. Can I hook Leadworts? I don't think so. Yeah, this is actually quite confounding. Can I wrap around Atomy maybe? And I mean, I might even be willing to burn the blank if I can get a 9 there. I think I might just have to play Wedgie with the D and score 30 and move on. I think I like that. It also kind of gets in the way of this spot a little bit. Let's think about how we want to do this. I guess I'll put the G there. Yeah, that would force another G for Maggoty, which is pretty hard. Although, you know what? I don't know if I want to do that because I kind of want to put the G here to mitigate big overlap. So I guess I'll put the I there. That's kind of hard to... I can't think of too much that would fit with Atomy plus an I plus a blank. You can't put an R, an N, or a T there. I think this is actually fine. Let's play this for 30. All right, we are off to the races here. Impure for 75, and I can triple. It's not even going to be that many points. It's 122. It's possible. I wonder if I have like some insane 13 here, because there's actually pretty decent letters. Like ITY, like mono iso or something. Isonormality. Like there I wonder if there's something insane there. Like, even if there was, I should probably just triple. It's just so boring. But I guess I'll do it. Yeah, solution for, what is it, like 122? Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, so, yeah, boring. But whatever. I think this is going to be the best move I can make. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. It's still far from over. I mean, I'm only going to be up, like, 50 or so after this play. And the bot plays X for 42. Okay, a little weird, I feel like. I mean, the bot couldn't have put its X with X either. That's odd. Okay, I bet you it was very high on consonants, especially looking at that pool. Nice to see the Z here. I mean, at the minimum, I can play Lazier for 70, and that is quite possibly what I am going to do. Another option is Azure. I could do it with O like this. I mean, that's... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, what I should do is play it here. What am I talking about? Yeah. This is definitely going to be right. So we'll put the E there. Yeah, I mean, that's 84. 84. IE is actually a fantastic leave, guys. I've got floating R's all over the place. It's a constant heavy pool with N's and T's. Like, this is actually an amazing leave in this particular pool. This has to be the right play. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Dog's body. Wow, very cool. And I amazingly draw more vowels despite it being a constant heavy pool. Not what I was expecting, and I'm not too thrilled about it, but we'll deal with it. Pool is now pretty significantly vowel heavy. I can't actually play Zoe down from the Z because the only tile I have that goes here is the U for O. I don't think I have a 5 with ZU, so that's actually kind of annoying. I might maybe just play Uri with Dexy like this. Yeah, 25. I mean, AET, once again, is in theory a fantastic leave. I'm a little nervous that there's a lot of bingo lines. The bot could easily bingo, but I'm up enough that if we trade bingos, I should be in good shape. Yeah, I think this is right here. I could probably score a little more somewhere else, but it's such a good leave. It's not like I'm going to score that much more than 25, honestly, with this rack anyway. So I think we're going to do this. And okay, Theriaca. That'll work with the R. I assume I want to play it here. Although I could also play it with this R. Yeah, the bot is clearly struggling with consonants while I deal with my vowels. I could also play it through this R. So I've got a whole lot of choices. Let's see. Playing it through this R is the easiest to add up. That's going to be 101, which is certainly pretty good. But yeah, I could do exited and then... Oh, wait a minute. I actually can't play it here, guys. I lied. Because then I don't have a tile... Well, I'd have to put the H here, which is not great. Oh, it's 108, though, so it's still more. Although, wait a minute, I have Excide, actually. Oh, this is going to be even bigger then. Okay, 115. That's worth it, then. Okay, yeah, that is definitely worth playing, I think, over that R. That's 14 more points. That's pretty substantial. Yeah, let me just make sure these are all words. They are. Okay, yeah, we're going to play this for 115, and the bot is going to play Janet. Okay, this is actually a little dicey, guys, because, yeah, there's one in the bag, and the bot is very likely to bingo. I mean, there's an open R and an S. I can't block everything. So I think what we're going to want to do here is just play bank it and try to outrun. Because its bingos are probably going to score about 100. Like, it's probably going to play from this S. It's going to play, like, Scrofula or something. That's going to be about 100 points. If I play bank it, that's going to be about 60. So that'll put me up 150. That should outrun by about 40 points when all is said and done. That's going to have to be better than trying to block, because I can't block everything anyway. Can't overlap down here too well. Yeah, I think bank it is going to be the move. Unless do I have some crazy... I'm surprised no one's played like an ITY word here. I'm not going to lie. I wonder if I missed something at some point. It'd be interesting to see it in the post game. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play Bank It here, guys. I feel pretty confident I can't lose after this. Like, I just don't think its bingos can score enough. Now, it's going to play Scrofula. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. And I'm going to win by 38, rather, excuse me. 586 to 624. Good game. Yeah, I mean, I was in pretty good shape for most of the game there, especially after my triple. I feel like I played pretty well, but let's take a look and see. So yeah, HastyBot, yeah, I mean, you have to exchange with this, obviously. Keeps EI in, which is reasonable given how Val heavy its rack already is. Duty looks good. Olafine. I can get a little... Oh, I guess I could get a little more with this. Yeah, that might be slightly better, I guess, than what I did. Although I don't love putting OFA there. I feel like putting the G there does make this a little harder to overlap. So I don't mind the 1-point sacrifice. That's not all that much. Bot plays here, and then, yeah, Leadwort looks good. Oh, Woodyard, very cool. That's an option, but yeah, Leadwort I think pretty clearly better. No big overlaps. Moshav, nice play. And then, yeah, didn't really miss much here. Wedgie seems fine. There's just so few good options with that rack. Solution is the only triple. It's kind of forced. Bot plays X. Azure looks pretty much forced. Oh, horrible rack for the bot. Yeah, I guess Dog's Body is worth it. I mean, it's pretty Val heavy. You have a U. Like, if you get lucky here, this could actually turn into a big play. Ori looks good. Yeah, playing very solidly. Trank is kind of forced for the bot. A lot of easy turns, I feel like, for both of us here. Just a lot of kind of plays that are sort of forced. And then Bank It. Yeah, pretty much played perfectly this game, I think I did. Like, I can't really point to any turns where I regret not making a different play. So very happy with that. Happy with the win. Let's move on to game 2. All right, BDINUUX. I don't love that. Don't love that at all. Wow. What do I do with this? Do I just play like XU? It feels weird to get rid of the X in Clabbers. Like in Scrabble, regular Scrabble, I wouldn't mind doing that. But in Clabbers, the X is a pretty good tile. Though it's the first turn of the game. It's not as good until like a few turns in. I also don't really want to play Bud. Like, INUX is just not a great leave. I mean, I could exchange. XU is also defensive, which is nice. It really doesn't give anything back. Wow. Yeah, this is a very annoying opening rack, I'm not going to lie. I genuinely have no idea what I should do. I mean, I don't think I have any words that are longer than, like, 3 or 4 letters. Like, I play Bund, but that's just wrong. I mean... I think it's either XU or Bud or Exchange down to what? Like INX? I'm going to play XU. I'll play UX just for fun. It's symmetrical anyway. But yeah, very, very weird turn. I genuinely am not sure this is best. All right, Bob plays Fae for 20 and I draw well here. I pull Unbinds, which is pretty lucky. But I'll take it. Probably just going to play it with Phase over here, unless I maybe want to make an overlap, although that's going to probably give back too much. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be smart. Let's see, that's 90. Yeah, there could be some devastating overlaps here, guys, like at Axis and then Buy. Like, yeah, I don't think I want to risk that. I think I'm better off sacrificing a couple points and just playing it over here. Like, this to me just has to be smarter. I'm actually going to put the U here, because with the X gone, I'm not really worried about overlaps. And it's kind of hard to double with, so we're going to do this for 86. Yeah, I'll easily sacrifice 2 points to not give back a huge double threat there. That's got to be worth it. All right, we're off to the races. Auguster for 94 by the bot. Nice 2U bingo. I don't think I'm going to be bingoing with this, but it's a pretty well-balanced rack, despite having 1 Val here. I should be able to score pretty well, I think. Have inbounds. The problem is I just don't have any overlaps here because I have no vowels. Do I have any hooks for phrase? Trafe doesn't take an S. I have 4 A's. I could maybe do something there. I could probably play Nachi or something. That's not going to be bad. Do I have a double, though, through the E? That would score like 60. Almost Tachyon, but I would need an A for that. I don't see a double off the top of my head. I guess I could play Notched, actually, keeping the Y. I mean, that's like, what, that's 52? Like, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's 52 points. Like, that's actually pretty decent. Bocce is not going to fit. I don't think I can play anything with the X. Like, almost Lunchbox or something. That would actually be pretty sick if I could play Lunchbox. So, all right. And if I play here with 4 A's, if I try to play like Nachi or something, I mean, that's going to be a decent amount. I guess the, wait a minute. Yeah, the T would have to go here. And then, yeah, it's going to give back overlaps, which I don't love. It's comparable score, probably slightly better at equity, the D over the Y. But yeah, it gives back like J and way and stuff. I don't love this. I think I'm going to play Notched. The Y is not a bad tile in Clabbers. It's a good scoring tile, and it's, you know, it's just a little bit more defensive. So I'm going to go ahead and play Notch for 52. And the bot is going to bingo with, what is that? Oh, Easement. Okay. And actually a pretty good draw here. I mean, I'm not going to bingo. I almost have Polyzoan, actually. But this is the kind of rack where I feel like I should just be scoring like a ton of points. All right, well, at the minimum, I see like Zloty here, or Zudi. I mean, Zloty is going to be like 80, right? Oh, 74. Okay, not quite, but a lot. Can I hook Easement? Well, what would I even want to play down there? It would have to be like Zoom or Uzi or something. Yes, I can play Semanteme. Very rarely seen word. Semanteme. So Zoom there might be better. It's 88. That's definitely better because it also doesn't give back as much counterplay. I wish Zoomy were good. That would be 100 points. But yeah, I mean, Zoom is a pretty good play. Like, 88 points is hard to argue with. The fact that I'm even still looking just tells you how strong this rack is. Like, I have so many amazing options. I mean, this is why the Z is such a good tile in Clappers. Like, yeah, I mean, I think Semanteme and Zoom is going to be the move here. Unless I come up with something better, but there's no longer words here. Uzi isn't going to play. And PLY is actually a very good leaf, too. Excellent synergy. Should be able to score well with it. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and play this. Jewel for 73 on blinds. Okay, we are both scoring big here. And I draw well. I should be bingoing, you would think. I mean, I could play like Polygene through the N. That's pretty good. That's probably about 100. Playgoer doesn't work. Anything with an S for jewels? I don't think so. Yeah, I think Polygene, actually Polygyne, Polyggyne is probably better because it doesn't take an S. So if I can fit that in a way that's nice and defensive, that would be good. Do I want to put the Y there, actually? It's probably comparable if I put I think I'm going to put the P and the G there and the Y here. I think this is, let's see if this will work. Oh yeah, this is, wait a minute. Yeah, that's perfect. 112 points. This looks good. This is probably very, very slightly more defensive. So I'll play this. Yeah, I believe that word does not take an S. So that's very nice defensively, and it's 112 points. Can't really complain too much about that. And it plays footer for 57. And I draw pretty well here. I feel like there should be a bingo. Let's see. Do I have well, I have Veratrin through the N. It's actually not that many points. It's going to be like 70. Can I fit like Overtrain through the NO? I don't think I can hook phrase, though. I don't have an O for 4As anymore. Fairy doesn't take an S. Fayers isn't good. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Trafe, once again, doesn't take an S. So I might just have to play Veratrin here. I don't have anything on the left. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining. Like, it's still a bingo, but it's pretty weak as far as bingos go in Clabbers. Technoid, but yeah, I don't have a 7. I don't have a 9 with UX. That would be pretty sick. No other 8s that I see available. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be Veratrin here, guys. I just don't see anything I like more. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and do that. Placement-wise, don't think it makes all that big a difference. I'll play down this way so that the Veratrin hook is not all that useful. Let's not do that. Let's put consonant here just in case. And yeah, this looks fine. 71 points. We'll go ahead and take that, and it plays book for 49. Happy to see the other blank here. Not so happy to see QVP. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Wow, 7 eyes left? You know, I actually, with that pool, I'm not getting rid of this U. I mean, I have a U here. Like, I could get a devastatingly high scoring play. I mean, if I just play, like, Perv, I'm drawing into Quinoids, like, a lot. With 7, I mean, there's a pretty good chance I draw 2 eyes. There's 7 eyes left, guys. That's a crazy pool. I actually just realized that. There's 7 eyes left. Man. It's rare that I'm happy to see 7 eyes left, but with this leave, I mean, I think that's actually a great play. Like, the Q is actually a great tile here, because this U is so unlikely. The bot is so unlikely to bingo with that U. I mean, I guess it could bingo with this T, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. And also, like, what else is there to do? It's not like I can do anything with the Q now. I'm not going to play quad. Like, that shit, or, I mean, this just feels stupid. Right? Like, I mean, I could, I guess, but I don't know. I think I'm going to play Perv here. Can I hook Notched? Not with any of those tiles. Yeah, I mean, this leave, I think, again, with that floating U. I mean, I can just get a game-ending bingo so often. And if not, I still have quad on my next turn, too, by the way, as a backup. I drew Quinoids. I called it. 2 eyes. GG. I mean, that feels like it's GG. I mean, this is going to be 130 points, even though we're tied now. That's Veratrine and Clarinet. Well, I'm definitely putting an eye here. My stupid keyboard is doing this. I still can't figure out why it does this. All right, I'm going to have to drag the tiles. That's so annoying. I know, like, someone told me why it does that sometime, but it still just always happens. I can never remember how to fix it. Like, thankfully I have time on my clock, because I think I'm just gonna have to keep dragging now for the rest of the game, which is so annoying. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and play Quinoids for 131, and that should lock this up. What is that? Gating, okay. All right, I mean, this is another situation a little bit like last game, where there's 1 in the bag, and the tile pool is very good, so I probably need to just outrun here. I doubt I definitely can't block everything, and I can't score that well, so this is, I mean, like, is Caw enough over here? 39. I just hope there's no hook for, like, Polygyne that I'm missing. Like, as long as it doesn't take, like, an A. And then the rack hides could come down. Can I extend Zoom? That would be nice. Almost Zoom Mania or something. Yeah, I mean, I definitely can't block everything. Let me just really make sure that Caw is right. I think it should be enough to win. It would have to bingo out for like 120, which, I mean, it's going to be close, guys. Like, I have to say, I need to get this right. I have a little time here. All right, let's see. Walla, is that? No, that's not going to be better, and that's going to give back probably more counterplay. Don't think I have anything with it. It's kind of an awkward rack. Wally, is that ever better? 30. No, Caw is better on equity for sure. Yeah, Caw might just be as good as I can do here. I'm not convinced yet, and like I said, I still have time, and I feel like I can't afford to mess this up. Like, my margin is not that secure. I don't think passing makes sense, because then, like, it's going to make a play and go out, and it's not like it's going to be catching me with that much. I have low point tiles, so I don't think passing is going to help here. Yeah, I feel like Caw is as good as I can do. I just don't see a way to score more here, which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, unless there's some big overlap with, like, Quinn or something, with, like, Technoid. But I'm still going to have this W and this C to deal with. Like, I think Caw was right, and I just hope I have enough to hold on. I mean, it's going to need, like, let's say I draw an E, so that would put me at 623. It's going to need 120 on an out bingo. I mean, it's going to be close, guys. Like, if there's a hook I'm missing here, then I think I lose. But, like, aside from that, I don't think I see 120. Like, overlaps here, it could score a lot with, like, interlace and stuff and jobs. Let me just try to add that up real fast. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 30, 35, 38, 40. I think it's like 107, so I think I'm going to hold on, but it's going to be closer than you think. I mean, the bot is almost guaranteed to bingo out. I think I'm going to win, but not by much. Oh, boy. There was a hook to, phylogeny? Is that a word? That sounds vaguely familiar. That's so low I'm going to win, but I got lucky, guys. If I drew an E, then Rackhides would have been enough, right? Wow. Yeah, phylogeny. Wow, okay. So yeah, if I actually got really lucky. Because yeah, look at that. If the bot, well, let's see, was call correct? So maybe I should have done this so that if it bingos down here, it doesn't get points for the C? Could that have made the difference? I mean, well, there's a... Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, irrelevant, okay. So maybe I'm supposed to play here. Because if I draw the... Well, let's see. If I draw the E, then I'd lose to Rackhides, right? I'd lose to Search. So I think I got... Wow, I was only 5 and 8 to win after this. Let's see. So if I... So that puts me up... Yeah, I mean, like let's just pretend this were an S. So that wins easily for the bot. If I had played Wally instead, but then I think it still wins, right? Because then I'd be at 622. And then it would score 9 less for its bingo. Yeah, basically, I would have 1 less, but then it would also catch me with 2 more. So I would be 3 worse off, and it would be 9 worse off. So it would be 6 points better for me. But like I said, this would win by 11 for the bot. So I would still lose by 5. Wow. So is it possible then I'm supposed to try to block this? I mean, like, I could play Irrelevant and, like, Owlick, I guess. Is it possible I'm supposed to do this, guys? But then don't I just lose to overlaps, like, down the D column? I don't know. This is a crazy position. I mean, maybe I'm actually supposed to play here. I just didn't see phylogeny. That is that word, right? Yeah, wow. Very lucky to win this game. Very, very lucky. Crazy game. Let's take a look at the rest of this. Oh, I just whiffed unbid here. That's sloppy. Yeah, I just totally didn't even see unbid. Yeah, that's probably better. I mean, XU is nice defensively, but unbid is not a good levy, especially in Clabbers. I think that's got to be better. Sloppy start to this one. I don't know why I didn't see that. That's just bad. And then, yeah, it wants me to score 90 here. I purposefully eschewed that because it overlaps, which I think is fine. Bot plays Auguster. It wants me to play... Oh, inbounds and Nachi. Yeah, I didn't think about hooking on that side, but that's going to give back pretty big counterplay. I guess if I played it like this... Yeah, but then that takes an A for Tachyon. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Notched is fine here. It's a small equity sacrifice. Good. Yeah, I was proud of this play with Semantium. That's best by a lot. And then... Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. That's an insane play right there. Petrology for 119 with 7 overlaps. That's dirty. Wow. Yeah, I was not going to see that, most likely. I mean, Polygiant is pretty good. But yeah, I totally missed the H hook, which I very well could have lost this game because of that. Yeah, this was a lucky break. And now I missed Kophs for 114, but I just totally whiffed phylogeny. But still, it was a nice psychic moment for here. I was like, yeah, I'm going to draw 2 eyes, and I did draw 2 eyes. And I thought this was going to put the game away. But yeah, nice play by the bot, scoring 40 with this garbage. And then, yeah, like I said here, I think I'm actually supposed to play Owlick and Irrelevant. But yeah, missing phylogeny honestly should have cost me the game here, but it didn't. So lucky break to win this one. And once again, I just got to review my 9s because I feel like I keep missing them. I'm missing these hooks. So, all right, well, that's it. Another 2-0 week. I'm just, I'm doing really well on Clabbers, which is a little surprising how well I'm doing, honestly. But hey, I will take it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all soon for the next video. Bye-bye.